Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Baylor Bears against the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Guys, Vegas has been waiting for this moment, the opportunity to host a college football national championship, and it all starts right now. Down on the field, it is crazy. Fans are frenzied here in Allegiant Stadium. It is loud and rocking. Can't wait for things to get going here after kickoff. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. They're going to run it. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
He's looking to scramble. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on fourth. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Lagway. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to fourth and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move it.
We'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught right at the 10. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And they bring him down, but they spot the ball at the 3.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, Rebels. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks into the leg, still churning. Won't go down. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I just love to see it, Chris. Is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
First down here for this offense. And it's Ole Miss in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. They bring him down, but a nice first down gain in the scramble. He's just short of the marker.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
The Bears with first and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted right near the end end zone. What a play. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Rebels. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Morris. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. To the air. It's Lagway. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's caught. It's Miller. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a 1st down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Brown. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. The Rebels just cannot get their defense off the field.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
1st down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble, and we're able to get him down.
Well, this is an outstanding play by the quarterback. Obviously, 1st down backed him way up behind the chains, and now he's able to create a much more manageable 3rd down. And he does so with his legs, scrambling on the outside. Again, you don't have to force the ball as a thrower. You can attack the defense as an athlete with your legs, and he does so here. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd.
Championship game, 12th play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. And the Bears will crank up the tempo.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future. Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Change of direction. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. And the Bears signal timeout. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. And before the snap, a timeout. Offense will talk about it before this 3rd and 2. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with a score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And looking to throw now on first down. A screen to the wide receiver. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Back to throw. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He lets it go on the move. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
And it's taken right around the 35. Can he make it? The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his man. It's Matthews. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it second and 7. Looking for some space. It's Lacey. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Third and short now for the offense with a plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? It's a keeper. Got him open, looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, this is exactly what this defense was so scared of all week long. In our meetings, they said the speed of this quarterback is something that they had to account for. And here from distance, he's able to get on the outside and show off the speed for a touchdown. When you can just design a quarterback run and get it in from this far out, I tell you what an advantage for this offense.
And the point after is right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. It's a draw play. Oh, what a move. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route. The catch made. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
He's going to put it down and run. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go. Even though he's trying to scramble, this is a scramble for no gain.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Here comes the rush. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they tried out the field goal team. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. A turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for once, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Morris. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Lagway. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Freeman. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
And it's Ole Miss in front. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, the first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass?
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success, or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
I like the completion for a first down, but they've got to get going. It's a 3-possession game. They've got to get down the field in a hurry.
The Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Ole Miss takes their 2nd timeout now. They've got one more timeout to use now. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Breaks it. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bears. They'll stroll into the end zone.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. He reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. They mix it up with a run. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead of the scoreboard, Joel, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback. Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Leaning on the run game here. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offense. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Bringing it out, it's Morris. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there, and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like you put too much air on it.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but
he's in the breaking free, end zone ahead. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there, because that's what's working. Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers force everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Here comes the pressure. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, this is part of the conversation we had with the defensive coordinator. He knew that once that quarterback was loose, he was going to have spies. The defense is pretty good in the end zone, good coverage. But once he's loose, that linebacker has got to be out there to defend him in space.
And they tack on the extra point. Believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Fights through the tackler. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And the Bears signal timeout. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Lacey. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout taken by Baylor. That's their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Throwing off play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Oh, the pocket collapsing. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So it's second and long at the 20. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Pass rush swarming him again. And that'll do it. We